Saturday, a dynamic young star returns to his native England to face a punishing veteran. Till versus Masvidal. Saturday is UFC Fight Night on ESPN+.
Britain's Brier on this championship weekend. This is the 1-2 Page playoff game. Northern Ontario playing the Redstones, Alberta the yellow. First end in Alberta with Last Rock. And there you go. Further to your point, he is 7th, Colton Flash, among seconds, but then last night, what did you say, through 97?
96.
96.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, the big pressure games, and the performance goes up.
It's all here.
Passed it?
No. It's all, let's wait and make sure.
Wait.
They jumped that a little bit early and
Go hit and roll. Okay.
Something we talked about in their final game last night, their championship round game, that we talked about Ben just getting a little jumpy on the brush. And a couple times we said, just take a look, heads up a little bit, because it really, really can affect the path of the rock on this ice specifically.
It's good. You gotta go. Whoa. I go. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Ryan Harden picking up his brother.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Is it just high enough to get the roll over? Yes. Look at that. Wow.
Pretty good.
Geared up and just turned over on top of their own.
Well, two great shots by EJ. Made the corner freeze and then the little hit and roll.
Make a double, I think.
can't see much of this. There's probably a double if you threw a rocket, but you can't see much.
Yeah, like if you ever
Ben.
froze capped at like an inch, it would be perfect. But this is fine.
Good watch.
It'll drag onto the yellow one too. All three could go. It's getting that top one to be the hardest part.
Colton Flash. Nothing yet. Watch that center line coming over enough. Look at that. And it'll spring them both. That's a nice bounce back for Colton Flash.
Is it ever? And that was a little bit early in the week. The outturns, we'd seen him just set it back, and you could not do that. That was a pure throw on the outturn.
Hard coup.
Oh, great shot, Bob.
That has to help Colton because this is arguably the biggest game he's ever played in. They've got another tomorrow, of course, if they lose this game, but still, a win here, you're one game away.
I mean, this is his fourth Brier. He's been here prior to with Steve Laycock in Saskatchewan, and rolling this over, and it'll pop out and sit at the back. You know, he's also a junior champion, but I know where you're going with
exactly.
This. I mean, you have to think his heart's beating a mile a minute.
He's got two pretty calm players in the third and the skip position to kind of feed off of.
Line's good.
Yeah, top four right there. Top four.
Well then.
BJ has a personality. I think, and so does Kevin, for these kind of high pressure games. Very calm, very laid back.
Line's good.
Clean it, Benny.
It's top four. Weight's
Whoa,
good.
through.
Line's good.
Just bite the four. Whoa, it doesn't need a curl.
Okay, weight's good. Probably got to go a little.
Flash is
raw. Bury it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Apart.
Good job, Pete.
Just perfect.
Top four, Fry. Good.
It's interesting with these two great thirds here. You see Ryan Fry coming out almost the same delivery as Neufeld, both from Manitoba originally.
Line's fine. Go ahead if you have to, Rube. No, line's real good. Go away. Or T. Top four. Line's getting better. Can you go around? Right beside it. Okay, that's fine. Stay with it. Yep, EJ, go. Hard, East, go. Gotta go.
Oh. All right.
Uh-oh. He's got no handle.
Well, players may have come and gone from Kevin Cooey's team, but one person who's remained the same is the coach. This is John Dunn out of the University of Alberta, the Kinesiology and Sports and Recreation Department. He is the sober voice, Brian.
You know what, Vic, and he's a great man. I had a chance to talk with John only this week, but just before this game, and I asked him about the experience in Pyeongchang at the Olympics. Obviously, it was so exciting for Kevin Cooey and that team to travel and represent Team Canada, and then a disappointing result. John was there as well as a coach, and I said, at any point during the offseason, did you guys have a conversation? Did you talk about that letdown? He actually almost cut me off and said, Brian, no chance. I've never met a guy like Kevin Cooey who can park it, forget about it, and move on better than my skip. And he said all they are focused on, obviously this Brier is great, they're back and they're on the big stage playing great, but they're already focused on 2022 and China. So what an ability to have that presence of mind to park things when they're not going your way and move on.
Yeah, he's brutally honest, Coach Dunn is, and one of the reasons he can be is because he's not a curler. He doesn't think in curling terms. All he thinks is end result and performance, Cheryl.
And I think that's good. He can just ask questions that I think you'd look at a curler and say, how could you even ask that? But he can get away with it. And I think it prompts some discussion that this team probably has to have sometimes. I think that's impressive with that entire team. I mean, that was a difficult Olympics, and you talk about an Olympic hangover after, and they just walked away and let it go, and well done.
Forward weight. I'm always biased from my.
Then on the other side of the bench, we've seen Adam Kingsbury for so many years with Rachel Holman. Works with Curling Canada as their consultant. He's brought so much to this Northern Ontario team.
Has he ever, Vic? I think that's been the magic elixir here this season. They've all been great players for so long, and they've done so well at this event. But to get over the top again, it's such a long week. Even at the end of the last 4 games, they struggle a little bit. You get tired mentally.
Well, he described it as pure heat. When that pool play ends and you cross over and you go into that championship round, he says there is no time to let down mentally, physically. Pure heat and just basically survival.
Well, listen, they went 2-2, Northern Ontario, in the championship round, and Alberta went 4-0. So it is how teams kind of manage their way through that. Build some confidence going into this.
Really curl to make contact here.
And comes up and runs it by the shot stone. So further to what you were talking about, they were really looking good all week through their pool play. Remember, now we had 16 teams, 2 pools of 8, top 4 taking their records with them and then crossing over. And you know, when you come through undefeated as they did, well, they had some wiggle room. So they still ended up losing 2, 1 to Ontario, 1 to Alberta, to finish their round robin at 9-2.
I think it's a bit of a gamble, but I think it's worth it, Cheryl. You stick it in here, anywhere in here, hopefully tighter, if there's no run back.
Good here too. 15-2 here.
And then Jacobs probably has to draw the button and cross his fingers.
You guys like this, I assume, right?
Oh yeah, I love this.
So 11 straight wins. Even John Dunn admits their record could have been 8-3. They really did win a couple on brilliant shots by Kevin Cooey, but here he is trying to win a 4th Canadian Men's Curling Championship. And again, further to your point, not the best all week, but best when he had to be.
That's exactly what he is. Even last night, he was 83%. Jacobs was 96%, and he just made the right shots at the right time.
Ben Hebert, that rock on the buttons, Ben Hebert, so you know exactly what this is going to do.
Yep.
No, it's not, and Flash stays with it. Now Hebert joins him. They got to go. Get it right around.
Get it on!
No, they can't, and it'll just spin. Now they did tap it in. Look at, they are sitting 3. That little tap is just biting the top.
They're both on.
Might be the best miss ever.
Do the same as practice. It's a little heavier there than this other.
Those two couldn't get this by.
Get it on! Get it on! Get it on!
It's interesting because Colton stayed with that shot all the way, saying that
when I let it go, I'm like, That's definitely at least T-line.
Yeah, it's heavier. Keep that up.
Yeah, so Colton really had a great judgment there.
He did. Actually, Ben said it's there. Colton said, no, it's not. He was right. Boy, big shot here, obviously.
It was a little stickier last night in the game. The crowds, the pebble, so the ice had come down just a touch more than they'd seen during the week.
Well, one of the things that, because the games are a little compacted, not much time between them, albeit the 3-4 ended in about, I'd say, maybe 2 hours and 40 minutes. They don't get a lot of time to cool this building off.
No, that's right. That's what caused a bit of frost last night.
On B. Room. You got room. Whoa, I think you're there.
Line's good.
Room.
Little bit room.
Room, I think you're there. Clean. Room.
Talked about the front ends and how good we've seen some of them this week. The three remaining teams really do have three wonderful front end players.
Oh, this is coming up light.
On the guard, it'll be hit for 4.
Keep going.
Oh, they got it by.
And there.
We just got to trust ourselves.
Sorry, boys. I thought it was a little heavier than that. 1575 there.
Oh, man.
That is massive to get that in for second shot.
Gotta go, Lardy! Gotta go, EJ!
Now imagine, remember now when he chipped that Yellowstone in, they were sitting 3. At this moment, it is Alberta sitting just the 1.
Can you pick that for 3? Oh, you've got the back one there. Sorry.
It's only for 2, he said.
Right.
Well, there's no way it's a dead jam.
Catcher's back there.
You'd have to make the red double to score your 3.
I
like
hit that
this.
yellow. Can I hit ours?
Maybe. If you absolutely skinnied it. It's really hard to get that. I like this.
Yeah, I mean, you pick it for 2, but you might as well draw for 2.
I got to be way less than.
Yeah, well, if you make it still for 2
No,
is
no.
what I was thinking.
This is a smart play.
But it's only for 2, I like this.
How close. Look where that red one stops,
double,
Cheryl. It had to go through that yellow guard. It kicks out in the open. It's a nose hit for 4 or 3 anyways.
And I thought that's exactly what was happening, that it was going to chip off. And
Are we to assume, Russ, if the wings are a little sticky to start, are the houses, is the rings going to be sticky too?
Yeah, I don't think it's much different than any other game, really. I think Kevin went down the swingy side with his first one, and they really didn't sweep it till halfway down. And then
Line's good.
Northern Ontario thought Jacobs' rock was light. Jacobs didn't and called them off, and that was the difference there. It might be 2 or 3 feet slower than
Here. Clean it, Ben.
game
Clean
speed.
it. Line's getting tight. We're there, though.
Flash.
Line's fine. Line's
Hebert.
fine.
All there. Line's good. It's back 4. Yeah, line's good.
And good it is.
Shot, Kev. Look out.
But I tell you what, when you look at this 2 on the board for Alberta, if not for that brushing of the Hartleys, it could very easily be 4. Just one sheet in play on this Saturday night. This all began, of course, last Friday, a week ago yesterday, with the play-in game. Brendan Botcher, a winner over John Epping, to fill out the field of 16, and then we began round-robin play on Saturday afternoon. 2 pools of 8. Top 4 then moving on. Now we're down to the final 3 with Team Canada and Brad Gushue eliminated earlier today. 2-0 Alberta leads it, and here in the second, Northern Ontario has the last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stone.
Clean, yep. Whoa.
Right, just bouncing the hair.
A lot of clean it in.
Shot.
Great shot, Peach.
Shot.
Sweet.
That's what I like. Top 8.
Yeah, speed's full up.
Yeah, speed's good here. Top 8.
Oh, there you go. That didn't take long. Ice is back to normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's top 8.
All good.
We're there.
Hold on, Beach. We'll be all there.
Whoa
Hold
there.
in. Top 4.
Off then, that's too heavy. Hard.
Yeah, we got to go past it. Hard Beach. Hard Beach. Right around it.
Whoa.
Back 8.
Off. Okay, just remind them how quick it is.
And by he goes and slides at the back. And you heard Kevin say, just remind him being Colton Flash, how quick it is.
Freeze.
Just a little tap.
Same weight as
So
right.
you're just tapping
Best
at a
way
foot.
to remind him would be to tell him he's not in a
Top
semi-final
button,
for the front, because it's just adrenaline.
Just that extra little bit. You got to always kick softer than you think when you're in these types of games.
He did it in the first hand too, right? No, not by much, but it's enough at this level, isn't it?
And you think you're kicking out slow.
Yep.
Group.
You?
Yeah. Clean. Clean
okay.
group.
That's good.
Clean group. Group.
Right to it. Little bounce.
Group.
Frozen.
Whoa.
Little bounce. Just frozen.
No.
Just frozen.
No. Pete. Whoa.
Keep that angle.
Yep. Keep the angle. Whoa.
Great shot. Shot each.
Really good shot.
I mean, EJ's going to wonder what he has to do. The first end, he made a corner freeze and then a little soft hit and roll. And then he made these 2 perfect shots, but they still got it taken away the first end. It's at 100%.
Right there. Beside the top one. Room. Just top 12.
Weight's better on this one. Still felt there.
Okay, you still got
Roll,
room.
guys.
How heavy?
Well, we're okay. Top 8.
Clean.
Whoa. Room.
Off. Wait
Still
only.
top 8.
Still there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Still there. Needs to come down, Koo.
Freeze
Really needs to
the
come down.
middle one.
No, it's gonna not bounce hard.
Sit.
Oh, good shot, Flash. Very good.
Oh, very nice. That could have bounced off. And
Great adjustment.
Tremendous judgment too. We were kind of hard on the Alberta front end. There was a couple games they just misswept a lot of them, but that was perfect.
No. You know what? Just throw same weight. Same weight. Just try to tickle that a hair. Throw in T-line.
Same weight. That wasn't T-line, though, was it?
No, top 4 is good.
So the yellow onto the red onto the yellow just to push it out a bit. Is that the point?
it's more to tap red back and move shot stone to the back of the forefoot, but you'll clip this yellow out.
That's the tickle.
That's the tickle.
T-line.
It's definitely heavier.
Try.
Trying to get it to move all they can.
Trying to help it over.
Good shot.
Yeah, just a little tickle.
Nice shot though.
Angles are all lining up, are they?
Yeah, they really are.
Cat vibe. Get 2 of theirs.
Do we have to? You think we have to?
I think I would hit it. Leave him only line 1. No?
My first thought was to get one in the pocket. No, you can't really get it in the pocket.
The back one, the red one?
No.
Flying out of there?
No.
I don't. Well, then the only other shot's probably the draw the button with
You could hit and roll under without
Not sure he'll sit
disturbing it too
too.
much. Would be great.
Yeah, hard to get there.
What?
Runners in there too.
Hard to get there, but
Well, even if you're just across, what else you thinking?
Do a short
Out turn around everything.
Yeah, you couldn't
Might
run
just get in the
anything
way,
into it
too.
there.
You hammer it right now. His back one doesn't fly out of there.
What?
No.
What?
No, never mind.
I don't hate this. Back 4.
Okay. So what do you think speed-wise here? Should be okay, eh?
Okay, Beach. C-line.
So 15 seconds here.
You just can't over curl this because then you'll leave a catcher or a double.
They going right around everything?
Yeah, they are.
Dangerous call.
Hard line.
Gotta go right.
Back 4 is what they
What?
Go.
said, or Cooey hoped to be. Back 4.
Back 4.
Favorite.
get it by.
Flash. Got to get it by that stone right there. Top 12. Get it by that one. Oh, just a little touch on the way by, and
That's about.
will finally end up back edge of the back 4.
Ooh, that's pretty good that they got, I think, second shot. And back far enough that
I'm not sure.
Northern On can't roll off it.
Well, I think it's better than for sure. I mean,
Thinking like solid hack.
sure.
It's the exact same lineup they had against Brad Gushu in that 8th end.
I want you to roll this one.
I don't know if solid hack will get that there.
Board.
Yeah.
Weight on the nose.
Yeah, you're going to lose some energy here when you're hitting 4 rocks. You have to get that shot rock well behind the tee line.
Board.
Brian Fry.
Yep. Gotta go. Yeah.
EJ
Really gotta
Harden.
go, Each.
Staying with it.
Really gotta go, Each.
Dig.
Really gotta go.
Stay with it. Wanted it right on the nose. Bang. And now spills it.
Right.
And we'll move that stone to the back. Shot rock is now Northern Ontario, top edge of the 4.
And they left some of their stones for Northern Ontario in some really good spots too. Usable up front.
Really gotta go, Each.
Dig.
Really gotta go.
Dig.
Whoa.
Good shot.
Right.
I'm surprised Cooey left that there for him by playing the come around.
Trying to stretch out that shoulder. The pressure that we've seen these players, and now looking for maybe an Advil, as I hear him say.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to stretch it out. It's interesting. The first call, remember, Russ?
First thought's definitely to play something on this.
Oh, we're in trouble.
The guard?
No, or yellow that's in the house, the top 8-foot one.
Can't get rid of 2 is the issue.
Well, the problem is you're not killing this, right? And if this ends up back here, and this gets in here, like,
Okay.
that's the only worry. You could do this for now, too.
That was kind of my first thought, is
Yeah,
just try and
we're
hit
opening
off
that up.
that, or even if he nosed right there.
Yeah, you can sit 3 on us.
It's not bad. It leaves you a draw, maybe.
What about just bumping this up?
Okay. I think so.
Remember the first call, Kevin said, why don't you just nestle it into that pocket before they were all disturbed, rather than going around?
Just trying to
Yeah, I
tap
hated
it.
going around.
In hindsight,
Yep.
his call was may have been the right one.
I can't agree more. Absolutely. And they're going to just try to tap this yellow one up a little bit now. Kind of put it into here, or maybe even kick it over to there. But again, it's all these weapons belong to Northern Ontario.
It's good.
Remember something that John
Room.
Dunn said a couple of games ago.
Lots of
Remember,
room.
Brier Kevin is here,
Yes.
and the rest of the team has to just leave him alone.
Stay out of the way, let him go. You heard BJ even kind of waving off Colton and Ben because they were starting to talk about different shots.
Hard.
Keep going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shot beats, very good.
Good shot.
Let's see, guys.
Shot.
I'm thinking like
So keep our eye on EJ
might
Harden.
go on to the back too, eh? What?
Will that go on the back one?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Don't worry about it.
Like it would be nice if you could double these. and pop this, don't you think?
Whatever you're seeing.
Is it onto this yellow grid? I thought it might go onto the back.
Not too sure, to be honest. This is the other call, right? Not bad. He's kind of always got us here, though. Or something.
Better only play 8 ends, both of us.
It's getting pretty complicated.
The time's going to be an issue.
Into this.
Right.
And it might go back onto that yellow.
If you go into here, like right into here, this might go.
Yeah.
Like, do you hate that?
Well, we're still never getting rid of this 2 right now, right?
What?
What if we throw...
You're not getting the 2 right now.
I kind of like, I mean, the 2's not in a bad spot if we get rid of this one. This one's hurting us more.
Do we hate this?
Right. I agree. Huh?
Do you hate the peel?
Do I hate the peel?
Play that, I think. To lie 2 with...
I don't know, man. I don't mind this.
Okay, what?
Well, it depends what type of weight.
Huh? I was thinking normal.
Okay.
Can't stick the
You can't
shooter.
stick your shooter with normal.
You can't stick the shooter with normal.
Yeah.
How about control?
Okay, so we still won't stick it.
I mean, if you throw like a board weight, it's probably just going to come back here. That's good, too.
It's these yellows that are the problem, both of these, and you can't get rid of both of them. But I think I don't mind that call, Cheryl. Just really, really thin, kill that one. And then that one's accessible, maybe even over to there later.
Thick half with board.
No, was that a good board last shot?
Well, and it gets rid of that stagger, Russ, that red stagger that Alberta could use and tap something behind.
Right.
Whoa.
Brian Fry.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Off.
Looking at the combination. And there's the catchers at the back.
All right.
Okay.
And that's what they were thinking about, and they did see.
It's not good.
No, it's not. That's what I see.
There's a bunch of things you can do. You could throw it.
I don't like throwing it hard.
No, I was thinking like, well, you'd like to throw hack, I think.
Yeah. The best shot is to roll beside it.
Okay.
I don't think you want to move it.
Okay.
Do you hate the in? Like assuming it's like last night?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I think you'll get just a little more curl.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think.
Like, I'd like to see close to center line.
Advantage for both these teams played on this sheet last night, so they're remembering how it ran.
His last shot of the game was this same shot, similar, just a little deeper.
No, it's not that thin. Yeah, it's close, but I don't want to do destruction in there.
Yeah, okay. So you're throwing hack?
You don't want to kick this yellow one out.
No, hack weight.
Okay.
That's a good hack. Whoa, Benny. Whoa.
Kevin Cooey first. Skip Stone here in the second.
Close. Flash. Hard. Whoa.
Hebert.
Whoa. Flash.
Now
Hard.
Flash.
Hard.
Colton Flash.
It's been really good.
And spill it and sit on the lid.
Pretty good, almost a little too thin. It might have curled up just a touch more.
Brushed it early again.
It seemed to me they got a little confused in the brush. They were calling on Colton Flash and Hebert brush.
That's exactly it.
It's been really good.
There's a lot of rocks in the house.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
At least it opens it up. I'm just thinking you might catch this.
I don't really know if I like that one. If you run it into there, I like that. Even if you run it into here, open it up a hair.
Yeah, that opens that for him.
Well,
I think
but we're not looking very good right now.
I think the one on the button.
I didn't mind your first call, but same thing applies, I suppose.
There? Got a hair
There's
that
a hole,
one.
so you can. There's a hole.
That guard's always going to be there, though.
But if you missed it, this one's still there.
It's a hard situation. We're gonna have to play something though. Whatever you're seeing.
Well, if you run it into that,
Okay.
I like it into here, Fry.
Okay, you want to run it onto the 2?
I want to run it onto here.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough
Right
shot.
there.
Yeah.
Looks like about 3/4.
Yeah.
What rock do you want, Brad?
Huh?
What rock do you want?
Yellow into the two yellows.
Through the hole.
Through the hole to the yellow right beside Fry at the top 8, onto the one on the button and hope things fly. But
wow,
the angles aren't great.
There, more.
No.
Whoa. Center line, yeah.
You have to hair that top redstone of theirs.
And if you don't, if you wreck on one of the yellows or the reds, this is the wrong color coming in.
Yep.
Go. Yep.
Jacobs first.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Testing out that
Gotta
shoulder
go.
already.
Hard.
EJ Harden. Angle it back. Oh, and they'll get rid of their own. And now sitting 1. Again, it's really close. 1 for sure. Close to see if their second shot.
Oh, that was such a tough shot.
Okay.
And from
Is
that
it? 'Cause
look,
it
you can see
matters.
they're sitting at 2 and maybe even 3.
Oh.
Pretty sure, Kev.
What happens if we show him? It's probably just for 1, right? Straight
Yeah, I mean, I
dart?
think you just want to.
Just over curl it. Yep,
Right
right,
here,
there.
right?
Little left of there, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, man,
Splitting
is this a
center's
mess.
pretty good. Now, like here?
Yeah, I'd say not quite middle of 12. Does that look like max?
That looks like max to me for my guard, but
Guard the cross the center line a little bit with this would be just absolutely golden.
fast here.
Line's nice.
Don't kill it. Don't kill
It's
it.
all there.
Oh, then.
Line's really good.
Halfway.
Oh, then.
2/3.
Room.
Whoa.
Off, guys.
2/3. Halfway.
Line's
2/3.
close.
Line's good.
Halfway.
Room, though. Room,
Flash.
though. Whoa.
Still 2/3, Beach.
Gotta stop. Gotta stop.
Benny first.
Okay, it's just me, Ben. I got it.
Off.
Gotta stop now.
Off.
Sit.
And finally it does.
Pretty good. Might have overcurled slightly.
I think you got to come through the hole with almost peel weight, hit the back one, and give them one.
He looked at him.
Yeah. Good shot, Kevin. Well, we got to nose it.
Right?
What a turnaround end, though,
Kevin's-
when you think about it. The way Northern Ontario was sitting initially.
No, they had control the end. Really, it was until when Kevin Cooey made that little intern hack roll.
Yeah.
Forced Northern onto a couple tough shots. Missed.
Oh, they're going for the gusto here, are they?
Hack.
Hack. They must be going through that hole. I thought they do it with the out turn with normal.
Trying to give us one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to go to the hole.
There you go.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's why it's over farther. You couldn't do it with the out turn. Yeah, that's all he's got. And this second end down the middle, a bit of fresh pebble here. Cooey threw one here, but other than that, there's been nothing. It's so hard to judge a line on this thing.
Just hack.
Giving up a steal is a rarity for this Northern Ontario team.
No, they just have not done it very often
Got
this
to get
week.
off the guard here.
Yeah, here they go. Trying to help it over.
EJ.
Got to go now. Get through there.
EJ.
Oh, dear. Oh, and a little rub. And by. And now have a look.
3, right? 3?
3 it is. Goodness. 5-0 Alberta after 2. 5-0 Alberta. In an end where it looked like Northern Ontario may be on the board for 2, 3, maybe even 4. But it's now a 5-0 lead. And once again, Team Northern Ontario will have last rock playing the Red Stones here in 3. They invested a lot of time, both teams in that end, and Northern Ontario comes away with nothing.
Well, and the problem now, if you're the team that's leading, time's not as much of an issue because you're pretty much up and down the sheet for a bit. But for Northern Ontario, they have to put some precise shots, try and set up. You just get your deuce. Hope maybe it turns into a 3. Try and force. The advantage in all of this is it's very early in the game.
Keep going. Cups, Cups, just go. You're the only one. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Go. Okay, good. Don't like coming in. You hate that?
I'm good with whatever.
I like the guard, Kev.
I don't.
Choke the corner. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, Cooey's been around a long time. The standard response is still a tight guard, but what guard's just going to help the team is down 5. Put it in the rings, yes.
Not heavy.
Jacobs can move them around, but with the hitting ability of these teams, I think that's a safe play.
Wait only, guys. Wait's good. Hold it. Hold it. T-line. Hold it. Yep. Whoa. I think so. Whoa. Yep.
Not pumping it very far.
Whoa. Just keep it a little high. Whoa.
I like this. He can make that double.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We've seen the other option where they've tried to go top 12 and choke off the corner, come around, but you ever slide deep.
We heard Cooey too. There's a cross sheet double on those 2 Northern Ontario corner guards.
Another hair light.
Room. Line's good. Little bit of room.
No line.
Little bit of room.
Okay. T-line.
Top
8.
Line's getting better.
Brian, if anything.
I got it. Let me take it.
Go, boys. You got it. Keep going.
More.
Go, boys. You got it.
More.
Go.
More.
Go.
Oh, terrific. Brian Fry staying with it all the way.
This is the double he was looking at.
Shot each.
One or the other.
Whoa. Speeds.
Golden Flash got something. Oh.
I get bus.
Okay. I should have told you not even to try that. Straight feels good. Wow, that's just a little wide. Yeah, that was so. You just go around.
I don't mind going around, Brad.
I like going around too.
Okay.
Back 8.
So I need like 6 feet more?
This is where it's so difficult if you're the team that's leading, because you kind of innocently put those 2 stones in the 4-foot, but they're staggered. And now you look at Northern Ontario, there's, hey, let's use them. We'll come around. I'm going to take a couple shots to get to the Northern Ontario stone.
Yeah, there's a lot more comebacks now, isn't there? You know, you watch the Bowman Carey game and the Gushu Northern Ontario game. There are quite a few 3 for Cooey against Botcher in the round robin. It's the team that's up's really got to work for it.
Hard!
Gold, Pete!
Hard!
Oh, they couldn't get it around.
Hey, it's a great toss.
Try.
Well, and when you're up this early, you still have to play the game, because you know you're going to give up a couple, and you're going to have to make some shots still. You can't go straight defense this early.
Well, if you were later, you might throw your stones, Alberta, right to the bumper, but you can't now, right?
No, just too early to go to that defensive.
Okay, I'm fine with it. I like that.
You still want to have that feel. You want to know draw weight.
Just get a little curl here, I think.
Yeah, Cooey's trying to drag the play into the middle where he can start smashing away.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Close.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa, off.
Clean. Whoa, off. Whoa. Yep. Sit right there.
Good shot.
Out the boy.
Interesting, when I was talking to Brad Jacobs before the game, and I said, what did you think of him?
Top 4 weight.
PJ Neufeld joined Cooey. He said, winning combination. He said, I've stood behind him for all those years when he was with Mike McEwen. I watched him operate, and I said he was perfect. Just the perfect guy to work with Kevin Cooey.
Well,
so that comes from the opposition.
Yeah, that's a little frightening.
Don't want to.
I wondered a little bit about their personality. They're both quiet, and if that would work, but it's actually worked better. I think they kind of force each other to talk. Very much on the same page.
We've got to bounce it now.
Okay.
Just give me that more curl. Just nut it and stay on top of it, no? Yeah.
I don't think you want to leave it staggered, that's fine. You want to nose it?
Yeah, it'd be nice to stick right in here.
Hey.
Here, easy.
Okay. Control weight.
Whoa.
Red, yellow, red.
Close splash.
Queen. Whoa. Yep.
Yes.
Hard.
And a fourth appearance for BJ Neufeld, who becomes the import on this team after all those years with Mike McEwen.
Good shot. I hope this kind of goes to here. Like right on the nose is pretty good, I think. With like, do we want to make the roll forward?
It's just Alberta has pulled all the play to the forefoot. They've taken the corner guard advantage away. Now you're trying to be precise, tap stuff frozen. Hope you set up maybe an angle.
I thought they might hit this and try to roll behind the corner. See, the red one's fine.
Go heavy. Whoa. Whoa. Roll the other way. Yep.
Ryan Fry.
Whoa, yep. Whoa. No. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 No roll. No roll. No roll. No roll. No roll. Yep.
Yeah, that's the shot right there.
And he rolls it underneath their own corner. If they never get the play back there.
I think that was plan B.
It sounds like it.
Good throw shot.
This is disaster. Is it even worth trying to stick around? What's he doing here? Make that double.
I think you're right.
I think you just rip it out.
Yeah. Well thought out again by Cooey. Hit it dead on to keep your shooter. You hit that back double, jam it.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Jacobs could get an outside shot at a 3.
It'd be nice,
I like
but
this guy.
I don't.
Not worth it, I don't think.
Little.
No, I like this.
Throwing it soft.
Okay. Rip it out. Mosing is too then.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't be surprised by this score. Cooey's domination.
Please don't jam on that. Jeez.
Oh, he did too. Wow. I don't think they even saw that. Never mentioned it, didn't point it out.
Well, actually, they thought if they hit it dead on, it would carry him off the yellow onto that one. They didn't plan on doing it that way.
He hit it way too high side.
I like the throw.
Wrong ice. Now, how do you make that
right.
yellow not jam it?
If we throw the out turn hard on the nose,
Should be close.
be close.
Just maybe even like a 16th on the high side.
Move your broom.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It looks like it's going back on that
Really
red
don't want
all
to
day
hit
long.
that.
I think you hit that
That?
dead nose, it goes
But I
by.
really don't want us to hit that.
I think that's our only option.
Just wondering if it's going underneath.
You hit it like just off nose, I think. Hard?
Yeah, nose, just off, just a hair high.
Yeah.
Almost doesn't matter if we even.
The high side would be the left
Now our
side
shooter's
of
gonna be
center line as
here.
we look at it?
Yes.
That's pretty
Okay.
automatic.
Yeah.
Might even be a triple. Right?
Let's see. I mean, you make that. Maybe hits the back one, and then you got a
We got a
Draw
pretty
here
tough
for
little
two.
draw. Yeah, we got a draw for 2.
Do you have to
Only
play
other
that
thing I was thinking
combination
was
first,
what if we were
Russ,
to
or could
go-
you go after the one's top 4 and edge of the 4?
Yeah, that's.
I guess, yeah.
They really want to make this
You
double.
got to get rid of that yellow.
But if they do it, it's going to take that one out, and there goes the whole. I think you could throw it this way, Cheryl. Hit it here, maybe roll buried, and jam this one there, and that takes that back one out, and there's still 2 yellow in there, but at least you got 2 buried.
Yo.
Might be your best chance. You got to open it up too. That's the other issue. You need to make sure you score no matter what.
He's got really unlucky on the way Cooey's mistake lined up.
I wondered if they'd look at the hit and roll.
On the open one. Yeah, they talked about it.
Brad Jacobs,
Nope.
his first. Not a lick. Bang it. And did avoid it and rolled over and then climbs up and underneath. So they've got a couple over there in behind their corner.
That's pretty good, 3-2.
That's the shot I liked because it exactly. And it, now, Cooey knows is that you probably have nothing.
Now, I think, based off of flashes, right?
Yeah. I mean, I threw that one here yesterday, but I gunned it, and it didn't curl.
Right.
You know, yeah.
What kind of weight is this board?
That's like easy.
Easy.
Think that's
Okay.
max.
I like that weight because you
Like
want to
just-
stick around.
I think if you're just easy, I think this is good.
Okay.
Roll towards the broom. There might be a triple.
That's like just easy. Yeah. We don't see this taking off.
Okay. I agree.
It didn't last night, that's for sure.
No, I totally agree with you.
Whatever you think.
There are quite a few
Split it in
in-turn draws down most of this path. And we talked earlier about how it gets a wee bit straighter late in the week. So they should be able to hold this. Flash should be able to keep this from rolling narrow.
Cooey in his last.
Get ready.
Clean.
Get
Easy,
ready.
Guys, easy, guys. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Off.
Hard bend.
Hard, man.
Ebert
Hard.
staying with it. Watch the roll now.
Shot.
And he did well to hold it. So it sits there back. Center line, back 8. They're sitting 3.
Yeah, jumped it though.
They just have an extremely bad habit of doing that.
Yeah, and there's so much power that it affects the path of the rock a lot, and sometimes hard to get it back again. Saved it on that one.
No option here, though. There's almost a triple. You could probably play the triple, but you roll out.
You wonder if they would have played that hit on this stone initially and rolled underneath that stagger now.
This board.
Might have been easier.
White.
Clean, yep.
White.
Whoa.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa, yep.
Clean. Yep.
Way to go.
Whoa. Clean.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Shot, Caps. Bye-bye.
And there it is for the single in 3. So the chipping away starts for Northern Ontario.
Clean the whole way. Hard. Clean it. Clean. Just clean.
100% so far, and still perfect. 2 more, Alberta, Newfoundland, Labrador. They are sitting shot wrong. Steel point to tie. Kevin Cooey. Heaver. Pick it, and he does. 7-5.
Hard, Benny.
Make this run back, stick it for one. Maybe get the flag. You're going to catch it. Yes, you will, and you'll get it to the back and add 2 more. And Alberta are the Canadian men's curling champions. That was number 3 for Kevin Cooey. Would go on to win a 2nd world championship. And look at the Cooey names there. Of course, Jacobs in 13. Usually the last 2 years. It's been a certain number of families. Glenn there and the Martins. Oh, Jeff Stoughton in 2011 sort of puts in the Manitoba feel into that. Cooey has been the dominant, of course, Gushue the last 2 years. And now trying for a 4th and trying to put himself into tomorrow's final, up 5-1. And he does have last rock. He has the hammer here playing the Yellowstones. So do you feel okay if you're Brad Jacobs, or would you have expected and hoped for more?
Oh, very much hope for more. You really need to, when you have the hammer, at least get your deuce. They had a chance that end. I did like the hit and roll behind the those 4-foot stones staggered, but they did make the roll behind the corner. Just the angles didn't set up well enough for them to have a chance at a double or a triple to use those, bring those in to score. Ben, you're going to get... Ben was deep on his first one here, and then he came down on top of it. So you're going to get the opportunity if you get that kind of chance with something behind the button, 4-foot. You can freeze to, you can tap it around.
Chelsea Carey was down this exact same score. Managed to pull off the Scotties final.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is make Cooey's team, Alberta, look at 2 every time they go to throw. See if you get a mistake out of it.
Yep. Hard!
It's good.
Shot, Golden.
Good try, Golden.
Good throw.
So Cooey goes through, winning 11 straight. And then look what happens here. When you look at Alberta, oh, look at that. Kevin Martin, 11. Oh, Goldmark. Yep. And you go down to Pat Ryan. So there's something about Alberta, it seems, running the table and winning gold. So will it happen here? Certainly looks like he's playing as John Dunn, who had problems with the team earlier in the week, says they couldn't have written a better script getting to this point in the week. He's happiest with this team as he's been since it started last Saturday.
Well, it's to be at 11-0 and you haven't had your best game yet as a team, and they kind of kept commenting that the whole way through, that there were some gritty wins, last rock wins. And you can only get better. There's the upside. So as long as your confidence doesn't get affected, but how can it when you're undefeated?
Hard!
Colton Flash.
Whoa! Hard!
By the guard. Oh, just a little touch.
How do you do
little
that?
Touch. The other thing he said, John Dunn said, Russ, is that the 11 wins, and he said, but they were gritty wins. Could have easily been 8-3. He likes the idea that they did have to fight for 11 straight.
Oh, for sure. There's no question about the character builders. You get to know what the ice is doing in the key, 8th, 9th, 10th, maybe 11th ends. You know what your body's doing in those shots, and you get a feel for how the team. I used to try to watch the other players in my team if they started maybe overthrowing the hack waiters or, stuff like that. You really learn a lot in those close, pressure-packed games.
No, whoa.
Baby tap. Yeah.
Little soft.
Whoa.
No tap. Just pop.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Soft handle.
Ryan Fry.
Whoa.
Top of the hair.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Shot, right?
Shot.
You don't hear that very often, do you? A soft handle.
Ryan does do that. He's a little bit less rotation than the rest of the team. Not a lot, but it's enough.
We heard that a lot when we watched PEI this week.
Now that was
knuckleball.
Yeah, there was not much rotation.
Come have a quick look, Beach.
First thought was definitely to not peel.
To what?
To not peel.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you peel, he noses this and gets rid of this, and it's pretty ugly.
First thought I thought was this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk to you about.
Rip
I mean,
it out of there?
if he comes into here, it's getting awfully late.
Well, then we can throw a guard.
Yeah. It's okay. It's
you can't
be too thin.
Yeah.
Half a rock is good.
Half is, yeah.
That's what I've really seen this entire Brier is how much on the same page BJ and Kevin are. He calls them down sometime to talk to him, and they're both in agreement, fully.
And BJ will give his opinion, but he doesn't have to be right.
No.
He's very good at, yeah, what about this? No, okay, you like this? Fine.
Sure, yeah.
Bang, let's do it. Yeah, it's fantastic. There's so many people in that situation where there's a bit of a war for a while to decide who's going to be right.
Yep.
And a waste of time.
Get.
Yes.
Hard.
Whoa.
What each? Thinking board?
What's that?
You like board?
Board weight. Sure.
Board weight on the nose?
Yeah.
Problem for Jacobs here is can be solved with this shot, but if it goes the wrong way, they're in a bit of trouble. Try to run this straight back, stick it. You can't get rid of both yellow, so it's going to take 2 tries.
Whoa.
And they've only got 2 shots left
Whoa.
after
EJ.
this one.
Whoa. Yep. Keep going. Keep going.
Homecoming for Ryan Fry, Winnipeg born.
Go.
And they'll get rid of 1. At least they'll push it to the back of the 12.
It's pretty good.
Really good shot.
It just came up enough at the end.
Shot, Fry.
Yeah. Good call.
Really want to get right in here. Not even worried about killing this.
Right. Yeah.
Back line.
Back line. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice finish at the end here.
Yep. Full up speed.
Let's do that other one.
Shouldn't do much. I think
Do that top eighter.
Accomplished quite a bit here, Jacobs. They've got that one on the right buried.
Back line.
So they just want to snuggle another one in between those red stones?
Yeah, they're going to move it. They got to get it behind the tee line, but they don't have to kill it. Just the main thing is control this rock. Get it buried.
Yep.
Now they go.
Flash.
Now help it over. Colton Flash, help it over. Move it back and roll it over. And all the way back.
Boy, this guy's feeling it too, eh? He's throwing it really good. I just love the weight control.
And it was Last night he did the same thing. It was his 2 shots in that game that set them up for that 3.
That's right, eh? That's, yeah, the little soft ones, yeah.
I think he came out of that game last night at 90% BJ.
We go, Beach.
He's heading that direction again.
The ability to not worry about killing the enemy rock when you're 4 up. I love that. It's like I'm trying to control you and by getting him in the right spots.
So, back button.
Okay. Speed is nice.
Back button, back 4.
Coming around to everything, are they?
No, I think they're tapping the red onto that one onto the shot rock or just straight to the pin. So it's simple. Come around to get a buried rock right to the pin.
Just 38% so far for Brad Jacobs. Compare that to Kevin Cooey's 92.
Yes. Really gotta go.
Really gotta go.
Really got to go. Here comes that guard.
Gotta go, Age. Gotta go.
Oh, we're on the front.
And on the front they are.
Okay, Brad.
Okay.
Trouble.
Okay, Brad.
Best
right.
Can he make this?
No.
No. Can't see any of that coup.
What can he do off here? I'm just wondering if we
He
just
can only get one. He can only get one off of that. Like he can only get one of these out off of this. I mean, maybe he gets really fortunate and it rolls like this.
You thinking just here?
But that's what I'm seeing. He might try and tap this right to here.
That's fine. I'd give him that. I think that's your ring.
Not an easy
even
tap.
A little more.
You have to negotiate your top 8-foot stone and get it by in perfect weight.
You guys like this?
The back liner on the nose.
You could probably tap that out if you really had to. Back line, but there's such a long guard out there, but that can also go the wrong way. So they've got
I mean, if you're
long guard out here, somewhere in that type of area. Jacobs probably has to tap this one onto there, somehow onto there, like that. And as Kevin said, I'll give him that one. He makes it, he makes it. At some point, sometimes you can't stop everything.
No, you look at what is leave him the toughest shot.
That's light, boys. Over the hog line.
Line's good.
They jumped that as soon as it left his fingers.
Holding a little.
Halfway.
Clean.
Halfway. 2/3.
Clean. Stay with it, flash.
2/3, Kev.
I know.
Doesn't have to curl.
We're at 3.
Does not have to curl.
They jumped that one too, Cheryl.
Beauty.
A little deeper, a little closer than they wanted.
Good shot, Kev.
A little worried out in the new path. They hadn't been out quite that wide.
Gets in here, right?
As thin as you can, tap it to there, perfect.
Kind of weight.
I was thinking like a heavy hack.
I was thinking more than that.
Yeah, okay. What are you thinking?
Control weight.
Okay. What do you, so it's like probably a thin quarter?
Yeah.
So going that?
Yeah, playing a redirect.
Wow.
That looks harder, Russ.
Certainly does.
Then a straight draw through the hole, yeah?
Well, or an out turn, just a tap on the high side of that corner guard would be the shot I saw.
Okay.
This way, Cheryl.
Yes.
And then kick it in that way. It looks a little more natural. You would have to throw it harder to do that because you have to hit that top one so thin. It's neither one of them are gimmies here. We haven't been over this wide with an in turn. Remember the one he missed through the hole where they kind of misswept it? So you can run off of that one, but this is at least a foot tighter.
Well, right now it's Alberta sitting 2 more. They're already up 5-1. They have the last rock as we play here in 4. Ryan Hart with it. Line call. Thin. Tap it up. Oh,
pretty good,
and very good to cut him down at the moment.
Just a brilliant.
To just the single.
Oh, man.
That was the hardest way to do it. What a great shot.
Nothing thinner. Good throw.
And really good ice reading.
Good sweep, Ryan.
I don't think we've seen anything in this game out there.
You know, you heard Ryan Fry say that really finished because they were just guessing. What a brilliant shot.
T-line weight's good.
There's no need. No. I think that's minimum to hit this thin. We can't get
as
to
long as
nose.
we chunk ours, we're throwing
good,
just
third.
you're throwing just back 4.
Yep.
Okay, speed's good here, Kev.
I think that's max. I don't want to hit.
I don't.
No.
I guess real close.
You're good, Kev.
They're going to play the angled raise, are they?
Yeah, just tap it as thin as they can. It's a tricky shot. I think if they tap it dead on, they won't be 2, so they've got to slice it in there.
They got to get rid by that center guard, too. That's just off center line.
Whoa.
Flash. Hebert.
Back 4.
Here it comes now.
Got
Got to get it by this stone coming up here. The one there, that red one. Get it by there. Then have enough steam just to push that yellow up like that. Oh, and they got it for 2. They are on their game. Saturday night, 1-2 playoff here in the Tim Hortons, Brier and Brandon. Dominated, as you can see, 7-1 already. Alberta opens with the deuce. Then that steal of 3 is a game changer at this point. Northern Ontario managing just a single with Last Rock, and then 2 more added by Alberta. 7-1. So Northern Ontario will once again have Last Rock. They have the hammer, playing the Redstones here in 5.
Right here.
Boy, Brad Jacobs just made an absolute beauty to feather off that top one, redirect, raise it in at almost exact right angle with definitely the right speed.
It looks good.
Still gives up too.
You get forced into such tough shots now. And sometimes they're just to save your end.
What really impresses me, Russ, is the fact that, you know, Cooey just never lets up. He keeps coming at you. And even with this opportunity here, could very easily have said, you know what, we got 1. I'm going to go for 2.
Yeah, this was risky in some ways. If he throws this too hard, hits it dead on, he might not score at all. He might take out move his own back about 18 inches. Just brilliant weight control here, and the boys knew exactly where this was going right from his hand. The problem was an overcurl here. Just kept it high enough to sneak it in there. Beauty.
Keyshawn brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. So 2 very wide red corners are up. They're sitting on the cups.
Are they ever wide? If you get it fully around here, you're almost out of paint.
Got room, just for weight.
Keeping our eye on E.J. Hartnett as well with that shoulder.
Let it work.
Weight's good. Well, if you can, Rob.
Line's good.
Hasn't bothered his throwing, that's for sure. He's been playing really well. And this is what you have to do, try and set up a couple behind the corners and then see if you can deal with the
mess in the middle.
the mess in the middle.
Well, both Ryan at 98 and EJ at 97% are out curling. Hebert and Flash.
It's funny because I don't know what they have to do. Last night, Jacobs out-curled Cooey. Jacobs was 96%, Cooey 83. Ryan Fry out-curled BJ by 3%, and they still didn't win that game.
It was really that shot in the second end, I thought, where they played a real gutsy call, Alberta, and BJ just tapped one a foot. And Jacobs missed a couple trying to get at those 2 and set up that steal of 3.
Oh, in the third end, yeah.
Little tap on that. T-line weight.
Trying to junk things up, is he?
Yeah, no choice. You got to use that pocket. They've still got the 1 corner guard.
Clean.
Not heavy, but I got
Clean.
good. I got good. I'm not heavy.
Clean. Rubs. Clean. Clean. Whoa.
Little tap.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Remember, they're down a
Yep.
couple to Gushu in the 8th the other night and scored that nice 3.
Whoa. Whoa. Needs to curl.
Yeah, and who did Northern Ontario came back on Ontario? They were down quite a bit.
Pretty good.
They're not a team that quits. No. I don't think they let Ontario score the back half. Not till the extra end.
Unhook this.
Really?
It's hard for him to do a ton with that.
They were down 5-1 at the break.
That's
and
right.
ended up winning it. Ontario ended up winning it in an extra 7-6.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fought back that game.
Let him junk the middle up. Feel it out. Real straight here, Beach.
Clean. Clean it. Clean. You ever hate this?
I don't think that. It's just going to get in the way of us getting rid of
Well, yeah, you can freeze here too. Obviously,
go around the corner.
That's okay though.
it's
You like
good
going
if you're
around
here.
the corner?
It's decent if you're here. If you go around, if we go around the corner, it's not bad either.
No, it's not.
It's not bad either. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Like, that's so good. I think I'm just going to mess it up. Okay. Okay. Same speed to the corner here?
Yeah, it's nice speed.
Look at the numbers they put on the board here.
Yeah, it's unreal.
I mean, 98, 98, 91.
Line's good.
Now,
Yep.
I won't tell you, but you'll see what
Lots of line.
happens with
Lots of line.
Brad Jacobs.
But again, it was just that second end, and they actually out-curled Alberta until the last couple of shots.
EJ, right. Heat, a little bit. Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, I got about half.
Be nice to roll in here.
Yeah.
This is straight here, right?
Yeah.
What do you got?
With the right way, just.
How much?
Yeah.
I got a third.
Hack.
Yeah, just to the hack.
These are getting trickier. Easy to overbrush this one. We'll zip it right by.
A little light of anything. Weight's good. Just hack. Hard. Little down. Whoa. Hair down. Hard. Go fast. Whoa.
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 Yep.
Flash. Yep. Hard.
One more time. Flash
Little down still.
Hard. Picks him up.
Not gonna move it far. Hard then.
Get it by that guard.
Roll the shooter.
And now try to roll it over towards the pocket. That pile on the 4-foot. Well, this championship weekend means it's awards time, and these are the 4 that have been named to the first team All-Stars. Dallin Myers playing with his brother, Kirk, and then, of course, EJ, Brian Fry, and Brad Jacobs, all with Northern Ontario. Congratulations to all 4.
I mean, it's so tough, but.
Okay.
Speed's nice here. I'd say that's the exact same.
I like the hit, man.
Okay.
Little touch here is fine. Just hack. Solid hack.
Hack weight?
Yeah.
Whoa. Good weight. Clean, whoa. Clean, yep. Whoa.
Just hack.
Whoa. Clean, yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Oh, boy. And they'll roll it and tuck a little bit, maybe quarter of a stone underneath that
All right.
stone,
good.
just covering the edge of the 4.
Good sweep, Brian.
Came up on them a little bit more than they expected at the last second.
Play. I don't know.
Really
You
good.
run that?
You like it? Okay.
Just cross it a bit with that in.
Turn. Give me
Perfect.
just inside middle.
Forces Kevin to play the run back. Stranger things have happened.
Cross. Just plant our shooter there. Yeah, nose is close.
One thing you don't want to do is eyesight this, go right past the top red onto your own yellow.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Watch where this promoted rock springs.
No, never.
Run it back. And now they've
shot.
unlocked
Very
that
good.
stone. They remain shot, though, without last rock, Alberta.
Oh, when it's working, because that helps a lot to unlock that frozen stone.
Whoa.
No, never.
Good shot. Very good.
Over curls a touch, it still might give you something.
You're right. If you can get to here.
Yeah. Nose makes it hard for him, you know?
Yep. Right there.
Let's go, Brad.
You just bump it to there. This one will be here. Kevin's got a problem because he tries to come down. He ever hits it that way, it's going to be a draw for 3.
And you can't see any of that yellow one on the right-hand top 4-foot to even try and tap it sideways.
Jams most of the time.
You mean this?
Yeah. Mind you, his red will be in the way if he makes this, right?
Right. Yeah, that won't be there.
Look at that. Just the 38%.
Clean.
Came in at the #1 skip, ranked skip at 91%.
Yeah. On the way. We gotta go for weight.
Whoa!
Barely. Little tap.
Right.
Wanted to get right to the nose of it. And they did. Just a little off nose, and they push it to the lid.
The wrong side of that. The double flies now.
It was in between those two reds, right?
Thought that rock was Carol.
Be honest with you. It'll be a quick game. Reserving for tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Right on the nose, bud.
That had been another couple of inches, Cheryl. I'm not sure Kevin could, and froze the back one. I'm not sure he could get either one out.
Oh, I agree.
No, for this guy, this is like a can of corn here, right down that center line. Not only will you make the double, but if it stays right there.
Yeah, got a long dig.
Whoa. Close. Yep.
Really close. Yep. Hard.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Kui's last bang, and away they go like a couple of niblets.
I didn't quite understand what a can of corn was.
I was going to say.
That's a can of corn. Yeah, you can Vic got it.
Creamy smooth corn or niblet corn? I'm not sure.
It
But
concerns me when you two are on the same page.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, can't argue with that.
No.
Suddenly hungry.
Well, you know, listen, it's difficult. There's no give up, of course, but boy, they're talking us. They are a defeated team right now.
Yes.
Northern Ontario.
Come up a bit.
And move it far enough.
No, he did.
He nice.
Yeah. For the single on this Saturday night, the Tim Hortons Brier. We're midway through.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada. Alberta opened up with Last Rock scored 2. That steal of 3.
Boy, that's a changer in the first half, isn't it, as we have the report after 5.
Well, the score on the scoreboard really reflects the score we're giving them for performance. You look at Team Alberta, twice converted with a hammer. Twice they forced Northern Ontario, and Northern Ontario has allowed a steal. So it balances out. Alberta definitely has the edge in the first half.
Report after 5 brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. Colton Flash, impressive last night. In fact, the entire team playing well. Let's go inside a little closer and take a look at Colton and what he did in the first.
Well, Northern Ontario is setting up at this point for a force at the very least until this shot of Colton's gets both of them out of there. Sets Alberta up to score a deuce.
So now Northern Ontario has the last rock in the second, but it ends up to be a steal, and partly due to this.
Well, nobody seemed to want control of this end. It went back and forth until Cooey made this soft in-turn roll right to the pin. And that applied a whole bunch of pressure on Team Northern Ontario. Got some misses, and a steal of 3 came about this end.
And so here they are now, leading at 7-2 at the break. And you look at the numbers such as Flash, another strong game for him. Kevin Cooey at 95. You compare that to Brad Jacobs at just 50%. 7-2. Alberta leads it. They're going to have the last rock again. Northern Ontario trying to figure out what to do.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, #TogetherBlue, by Home Hardware, here's how, and by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Well, we want to congratulate Darren Moulding, who throws the third stones for Brendan Botcher, as he is the Roy Hearthstone Award winner. This for sportsmanship and voted on by the players. And congratulations to Dennis Thiessen of Sanford, Manitoba, the Triple Crown of wheelchair curling, a 3-time Canadian champion, a world champion, and the Paralympic gold medalist from Sochi in 2014, inducted in to the Canadian Curling Hall of Fame. Congratulations to both. 7-2. Alberta leads it, and we go to 6 now. Once again, Alberta will have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Hey, chip the guard, chip the guard.
Yeah, it doesn't go crazy here.
What did he say? Pretty gradual.
It won't
here.
go hard.
If anybody knows, after the fifth end break, when the ice makers put a little pebble on the slide path area,
Weight's nice.
Yep.
it gets a little quicker. Ben Hebert, uncharacteristically, but 6 feet heavy on his first one. If anybody's witnessed that, it's Ben Hebert.
Whoa, hard, hard.
Oh, this is going hard.
Hard, keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Hard out. Good shot.
You had to go end to end. First to get by the guard and second to hold it so they didn't jam on Ben's rock at the back.
Nice shot. They can use that rock now. It's a good half of it open.
This is going to be where Northern Ontario's in tough every time. I mean, Alberta's had the hammer twice, both times converted to a deuce.
Did I hit it or no? What?
Now you're trying to shut them down and get a force at least, maybe a mistake, you get a steal out of it.
Down.
Speaking of mistake.
E.J. Harden.
Okay.
Go in for what? No.
Such an intense team, and they played a pretty good first end, but gave up 2. That's fine. Played a really good second end for 2/3 of the end, and bang, they're down 5-0, and it's just, it's hard to get it going again.
Well, and you're playing a mirror of yourself in front runners. Both teams, if they got a front run position, would be really tough to come back on.
What's that?
Is that too much ice? I don't think so.
I think, though, you know,
that's close.
this is the new look team. They're not getting on themselves. We've seen them implode a little bit at times. The other night, I said to Brad when I talked to him before the game, I said I thought it was so good when you just turned to Ryan and said, well, we gave it a good time. We gave it a good battle.
Yeah.
That's the way the way it goes.
Well,
I don't think we'll see them turn on themselves here.
No, like I think they've really committed to what Adams brought to the team, that they stay calm, that they stay even keeled out there, and I think Adams holding them accountable and calling them out, and they're having some conversations about that, and they should be happy. Their level of play this week was off the charts. They were #1 in all positions, and that's only good for the future.
And even the level of play in this game and last night, you know, it was Jacobs 98 or 96 or something loses the game. They've all played well statistically, very well, except Brad himself, and it's only because he's been throwing hero shots.
I will say this, though. You lose last night, you lose this one. You're going to go in tomorrow, if I may.
That'd be better.
Say they're going to go into that semifinal. They're going to be a little bit rough. There's going to be a little confidence erosion. Has to be.
There has to be. And then, you know, they'll have to have their debrief after this game and talk about what could be done differently and how they can approach it tomorrow. Because you don't want to drop twice to this team.
Okay, we're there. Back 12.
Happy.
Line's perfect if it slows down. It's just that 1 foot heavy, I think.
Hey, Fry.
Can't buy one, can they?
No, just...
Like, that's a good curling shot, and it's just a disaster. Reds are gone.
3/4, 7/8 Beach.
Straight peel's okay, Beach.
Yeah.
3/4 though.
Yep.
Whoa. Come on, baby, just a hair.
Oh. PJ Neufeld was telling Kathy earlier this week how it's a little bit difficult to be here in Brandon, and after all those years playing for Manitoba, still lives, of course, in Winnipeg, is this team's import. So to where the Wild Rose of Alberta is a little different for him.
It's even strange to see Neufeld on the back of an Alberta jersey.
I saw a clip a couple of days before the Brier started, and they were interviewing Mike McEwen's team, and they were out in the ice, let's say sheet 3. On sheet 4 was BJ practicing by himself. And I thought that was strange.
Great shot, Brian.
Oh, beauty.
Look at that shot.
I don't get them both.
Sweet.
Shot, sweet, Brian.
We gotta try to hit a quarter. Luckily, it doesn't have super far to go.
Yeah, that's the good and the bad. It's a great freeze, probably one of the best we've seen this week. If it had been moved up in the house, both rocks, it'd be really hard to get out of there, but because it's deep in the house, it's not very far for it to roll.
Yeah, it doesn't have far to go, he says.
Whoa. Yep, hard.
And you'll get that back one when it drags a bit.
Bang.
Go.
Now, does it have far to go? Just that far.
Good.
Oh, gosh.
That was a tough shot.
So, good.
Very, very nice.
Shot, Beach.
Turn it throw. The end. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Let it go. Wait.
Oh.
Shot.
He rolls it to the back 8 center line.
I mean, it's hard not to stick it.
Yeah.
Sticking it's fine.
There's no point sticking here.
No. Try the double.
Just peel it.
I think they believe it's out, but they're not sure, so they're going to give it a go here because Kevin makes a good point. If he hits it dead on, that's not where they want to be either because Northern Ontario has to freeze.
Kev?
Yeah, just peel it out.
And it's probably a little bit of an easier freeze because you've got a catcher on the left.
True.
Yep. Hard. Whoa.
1, and no doubt.
When it's working, it's working.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say anything else. I mean, he's just dialed in. And, that was, again, Mr. Dunn is just so right when he said, look, get out of his way.
Last yet.
When he gets in that bubble,
Yeah.
that Brier bubble, leave him alone.
And I think BJ is kind of a bit of the bodyguard. He shuts everybody down when he knows that. He's more aware of the fact that Kevin is in that zone and kind of just let him go.
I thought it was interesting, too. He said
To it.
one thing about Kevin is he's committed to everything he does. If that's the shot he wants, win or lose, he's committed to it. He's all in. Unafraid to lose is what Coach Dunn said.
You hit the yellow out.
And that's that old adage, isn't it, Cheryl? You're playing to win or playing not to lose.
Right, and it takes a different mindset to have the ability to just play for the win and not worry about the consequences. It's a gift.
Laser beamer.
I think too, it's part of it's the experience. You after a while, winning gets a little easier and losing gets a little easier. He's been a lot of wars, a lot of big games.
Clean. Whoa.
Clean it.
Clean.
And away it goes. So we'll have our first blank of the game, and it comes here in 6. Alberta in full control in this 1-2 page play. After the blank, it's still Alberta with last rock. Leading 7-2. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. A couple of corners going up from Northern Ontario. When do you start pitching to the bumper? If you're Alberta, or do you take your foot off the gas?
Pretty soon. You're not leaving a lot of rocks in play, which is why they tried to play the tick on Ben's first one.
Ben had it too, but 6 feet to go, it just carved over enough to hit it solid.
Good shot.
It's huge curl out really wide, isn't there?
Yeah, it
this late in the
walked.
week.
And for Northern Ontario, it's tough. And that blank, you'd think it's maybe a bit of a victory for Northern Ontario because Alberta didn't score, but they also took an end away from Northern Ontario to score.
Line slid really nice here.
Oh, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Good shot.
Scotty, great shot.
It finally does settle back 12.
Free spin.
Yeah, straight peel's fine.
Peel this onto the red into the, your shooter rolls into the red in the rings or the red in the corner.
Yep. Hard, 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 hard. Right up.
One. And then across the top.
Shot, Flash.
Well, look at this. Just win percentage, and they're all from Alberta when you think of Randy Ferbey, Kevin Cooey, Kevin Martin, and then down to Glenn Howard, the winner of his last win. Last Ontario win was 2012.
That's crazy with Ferbey, like almost 90% of their games.
Yep, line. Hard line. Come on, boys.
I
Hard
think if
line.
you're Jacob's team, and you
going.
may not think you're going to come back in this game, but you certainly want to walk out of this game with some good shots in your mind for tomorrow. And I mean, the three in front of Brad Jacobs are all in the 90s. It's just been some really tough shots that Brad Jacobs has had that has pushed his numbers down.
Yeah, make sure you like the rocks. Keep reading the sheet. You're going to be in the same sheet, hopefully twice if you're Northern Ontario.
3/4. 2/3.
That's pretty close to a triple, isn't it? Just a hair high side here.
Whoa, whoa, yep. Yep, 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 hard, hard.
Get on the shooter,
Run
Benny.
it back now, 1-2, and just drives it by and then leaves it there. So actually jams the stone.
Curled there.
Yeah, it curled on him.
So did Benny's, right?
With that weight, I'm shocked.
True.
Yeah, you can.
So wide though.
Probably
That's kind of where your tick was.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to curl.
Has to curl.
Let me take it.
Line's
Keep right.
good.
Has to curl.
No, line's good.
Interesting.
Whoa,
Ryan
whoa, whoa.
saying, I'll take it.
Right.
I really think E.J. Harden, we saw him earlier,
No, just let it.
trying to stretch out his shoulder, asked for an Advil. I think he's feeling a little bit, so his brother's taking over.
I think so. You can get them all if you hit it right. No.
Hard to get them all.
You thinking like that or trying this?
Yeah.
First thought was to do, cross the face with the in.
Okay, yeah. Even if
Yeah,
you
I
go
know.
like that, don't want to roll to there.
Get that shooter going, Flash. 2/3. 3/4. Let me get that shooter over.
Hard.
Flash again.
Hard. Hard.
One. Oh, and miss runs it by again.
Shot.
Guard.
I think another guard.
Just guard.
Same weight? Yeah.
The method to the madness for Jacobs is prolong these 2 valuable stones in the corner, get rid of the one in the middle, and Cooey's looking at 3.
We go.
It's more wider and more.
Room on that.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, line's okay.
Tight. No,
I don't want to.
really
Probably.
tight.
We're almost
Let
in.
it do what let it do what it's gonna do.
Line's okay.
Don't want to. Don't want to
Right
ever
off.
touch it. More weight.
Yep.
No.
More weight.
No.
Good. Yep. Yep.
No. That's good. Good
Right.
shot.
Okay.
It's a good shot.
Shot.
A little deep.
Shot.
It's good.
Shot, right?
What do you got to hit?
Thick half.
2/3. Pretty much you just hit.
Half is in the neighborhood.
Half looks a little bit too thin, eh?
2/3. Yeah, 2/3.
Yep.
Boy, those fingers.
Whoa. Yep.
Stay there a long time, and then you watch for those green lights.
Get that shooter going.
Got one. Oh, it'll tick that. Will it go with the back?
Okay.
And it'll hang around, but
Yeah,
it's
I can
the
throw.
shooter that spills in.
Shot.
A little bit tighter throw than the where the broom was the previous shot, and I think it's a little straighter there. You get out to that middle 12-foot, it really hooks.
I think
Yeah,
they just
we're
wanted to
shot
make
there.
sure that shooter was off the center line.
I guess we could go around here too, and then you might set up for a thin double the live 4.
Huh?
Like if you
Gotta
roll.
flash something.
No. Well, yeah. Or
Well, if we go behind his yellow, what's he doing? He's sitting rolling off of that? Then we
Mate
can
playing.
maybe get another one underneath.
you think we can get it across that?
Well, it's
Probably.
definitely there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. What type of weight?
Thinking like solid hack.
Okay.
Hopper off.
Well, it certainly hasn't been his evening. We said earlier the numbers were down around 38%, up to 52 now, but Kevin Cooey just being Kevin. Wonderful game by the Alberta Skip. Player numbers brought to you by New Holland. Hashtag Together Blue.
Good weight.
Yep.
Yep.
It's not
There
very
you go.
heavy.
Yep.
This could nose it.
Hard right. Hard.
Got it.
Hard, Pete. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Good shot.
And it'll jam at the back. What happened to their idea about going
Sweet.
around the yellow?
Yeah, I thought they were trying to hit and roll behind. I thought they were trying to draw in behind.
Yeah.
So then I just assumed they were going to hit and roll in behind. Whether he just underthrew that or.
Blast, and he's got that one.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it ran more normal. It was less weight.
Yeah, they were trying to hit and roll.
I
Yeah,
was talking for tomorrow.
thought they
that might
were.
be more the weird.
They're already talking for tomorrow, which is good.
Not dumb.
Take something out of this.
I'd say we know. He rolls behind. He's gonna roll behind.
Probably ask
I know.
if he's going to
Behind
freeze,
this one
and then
over
you
here.
got your draw.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think if you roll like this, it's hard for him to roll anywhere as good.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Maybe just to here.
Sure. I think into the 8-foot's fine. Easy.
Okay.
Now they are, if I'm right, they're trying to roll to the right as we see it here.
They are.
Why wouldn't you want to roll behind your own yellow top 12?
Well, because they'd end up coming down and freezing on it,
Okay.
and then you'd be. What Northern Ontario would like to do is make Cooey's team look at a couple.
You can even roll way behind that red, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shade less.
Nothing to chance, is it,
No,
with him?
it's always thinking. That's been some of the time that's cost them the issues with time, where Kevin just is
Yep.
thinking of so many shots he can't really shut down and choose one.
Heavy control.
Close.
No, never.
Want to go that way?
Hard, hard.
They may go behind their own
Anything,
yellow
Barry,
now.
roll buried.
Okay.
Nope, sits right there.
Jumped that one too.
Throw. Thought it was inside edge.
Yeah, I still think like that's max ice to make the shot.
Trying to lock one right on here. Put some pressure on Cooey.
Heavy, right?
Heavy. Take a little bounce.
7 years this team has been together.
Little bounce. Line's close. Back four. Back eight.
Brad saying their success came rather quickly. This unknown team, for all intents and purposes, in 13, and then 14, of course, the gold medal.
Okay, Brad. Okay, Brad.
Followed it up with 2 strong performances, but then the last couple of Briers. This is, you know, they've been to 5 straight. Little below expectation, and time to refocus. They were close to blowing it up at the end of last season.
I'll be better tomorrow. What kind of weight are you throwing, Kev?
And there you go, EJ's.
Just easy. It's straight.
EJ Harnden saying, I'll be better tomorrow. I'll be fine.
I like it.
Randy Ferbey, Kevin Martin, Ernie Richardson. The 3 men who have won 4 titles. And
Clean. A little heavier.
Kevin Cooey hoping to join them this year with a 4th.
Really hard.
You gotta go hard, Flash.
Hard. Really hard,
You gotta
Flash.
go hard, Flash.
Hard. You really
gotta
gotta
go
go.
hard, Flash. You gotta go hard, Flash.
With it, and there are 2 more.
2 yellow.
2 yellow it is, and they just are rolling. Full value for a perfect round robin. 1-2 page playoff of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. And Alberta leads at 9-2 again as you look at that scoreboard. The steal of 3 certainly, but making the most of last rock. 2 in first, 2 in 4, 2 in 7. Alberta doing what they have to do when they have the hammer.
I got just a little piece.
So a chance to go to school a little bit as we compare the 2 leads. Brian Harnden.
Just easy hack.
And of course, Ben Beaver.
We're hack. Whoa. Hey. Hard bend. Hard. Hard bend. Hard.
Wow. Just enough to hold it.
That's the shots have been missed in the last 2 or 3 draws.
Shot flash.
Those type of areas.
Out to the wing.
Yep. Just got enough of that thing.
E.J. Harnden and Colton Flash, numbers for both.
Soft. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Go, Ryan. You got it. Go. Come on, Ryan. Get around it. Go, Ryan.
I give this Jacobs team though credit because it's easy to, you know, one of the toughest things I think is when you're together for a long time as a team and to agree to bring somebody else in and do things a little bit differently and try and shake it up. You could just keep playing and do nothing and accept the results that they've been getting, but they weren't happy with that. And I think this is a little bit more of a renewed focus for them with somebody else holding them accountable for how they're playing out there and how they are on the ice.
Well, certainly in the first, the deuce, and then the steal of 3. And very difficult to come back, as both Cheryl and Russ have said. These are 2 teams that when they have the lead, they are great front runners, and Alberta up 5-0 after 2, and they were off to the races. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Still can't go in. Right when you can. Hockey by itself. Yeah. No, you don't have to actually. Line's good. You don't have to. You don't have to. You
can't hurt it. Looks like it's going to bury.
It is.
Pretty easy.
Good job, guys. Great throws.
Just make some things go away.
Clean.
VJ Neufeld.
Nice come arounds in a pretty tricky straighter spot.
Halfway high. High. Got a curl. Got a curl.
Line's good.
Keep going. Keep going.
Again, Ryan picking up for his brother.
You're good. Whoa.
Got it.
One at a time here. You can't dare trying to track it straight back.
Try beach.
Page playoff implemented back in '95, and so the record for a 1-2 page playoff
Pass the curl.
No,
in terms of points scored.
It'll get there.
10 for Randy Furby against Mark Dacey. That was in 2004. 98, Wayne Madaw scored 10 against Guy Hemmings.
Really?
Yeah, in a 1-2 page playoff. So this one shy of the record.
2/3
Just
low.
a sliver low, right?
Yeah, what?
This could
Three-quarters low,
absolutely
you're
be
good.
flipped. If Northern Ontario had started with the
That's low,
hammer
you
and got a
get 'em all,
deuce,
maybe.
it could be.
Oh,
They're so
yeah,
close. It could
for
be
sure.
the reverse score for Northern Ontario. I just think, you start to push a little bit, and then a steal came about, and a couple of unbelievable shots. One specifically by Kevin Cooey in that second end, and then it gets lopsided because you're trying pretty hard.
Just a hair inside of center here.
Yep.
Should get one of those in the rings.
Skip Stone's here at 8.
Yep. Yep. Harder. Yes.
Wake up. Oh, goodness.
Nice. Yeah, you take away the 4 or 5 impossible shots that Jacobs has tried. Throw his percentage out the window.
Speed's fine.
You can almost argue Northern Ontario was every bit as good or better than Alberta in this game.
Well,
But
same
that's what
last night.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
The one thing I'd probably take away from it is Northern Ontario started their games all week. They won hammer every game, all through the round robin. So all I can see from this is, what do you do differently without hammer? Because that seems to be what's
A little bit early. Top 8. Top 4.
causing their issues.
Gotta go for line, Ryan. Top 8.
Well, a matchup tomorrow with Team Wildcard,
Gotta go.
and they would have the last rock. They will have the last rock because of their better record and choice of color again.
Rock out of his hand. Sweep, Brian. Good sweep, Brian.
All right.
Okay, Brian. Good weight.
Well, that'll be a position they'll be very comfortable starting with.
Like normal.
They've just been brilliant this week getting hammer.
Well, we said earlier today in the 3-4, Team Wildcard didn't believe because of the 5 rock rule that hammer really meant very much.
Yep.
But on the other side, Guju and the team said, no, we'd always like to have it.
Right up.
oh yeah,
Okay.
it worked for Cooey.
So looking for a little positive here.
Good toss. Safe
Yeah, it
ice.
was a little safe.
Clean. Normal. Clean. Yep.
Just clean.
Go, Brad. That boy. That's good, boys.
And there you heard. That's the sound, isn't it? 2 for Northern Ontario. And they'll call it a night. Make the final. 9-4, Alberta. That's 12 straight now. And Cooey and the team from the Glencoe Club in Calgary are on to tomorrow's final. And Northern Ontario has to regroup now for a semi-final matchup with Wildcard, and Brendan Botcher out of Edmonton will have that for you Sunday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon at 2 Eastern Time. And remember, of course, whatever part of country you are, except Saskatchewan, for the most part, clocks will go ahead 1 hour tonight. Alberta on to the final.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada. The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Find comfort in Purex. By Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Colton Flash.
Kevin, congratulations off to the final tomorrow. Obviously a dominating performance in this game. How happy are you with the way the guys performed?
Yeah, really good. I mean, obviously, I don't know that we outplayed them that bad. It was obviously big steal of 3 in the second end. So, happy. One less game you got to win, it's hard to win any game out here. So get a little extra rest and come out tomorrow night.
New look team for you, Colton and BJ. What have they meant to your squad and how have they fit in?
Oh, I mean, it's been great. First year team. On and off the ice. It's been super fun. It's just been a real good fit with both of them, with me and Ben. Couldn't be happier, and I think, we're showing we're a good team, and, I think we'll still get better, hopefully.
Chance to win your 4th Brier championship. Does it ever get old?
Oh, no, for sure. I mean, we'll be in tough tomorrow regardless who we play. Could be either team. I mean, Botcher's team is playing excellent, and if we're playing Jacobs again, it'll be a different team we're playing. So we're gonna have to come out and probably play our best game of the week. But we're where we need to be in the final, and have Hammer to start. So that's nice.
Thanks for your time and good luck.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? They are where they wanted to be when it all started. They are in the final. Alberta is through. split it around, avoids the jam, and they are sitting 3. Final rock on the way. Northern Ontario. Angle it back. What do you got? Oh! Kicked it right out of there. Wonderful shot, Brad Jacobs. Well, now you wonder about momentum. Does Brendan Bottcher have it after coming through the 3-4 page playoff, a win over the 2-time defending champions Brad Gushue? Where's Brad Jacobs now, having lost back-to-back to Alberta, now forced to regroup? It is the semifinal. Make a note of the time. We're 1 hour earlier than we have the entire week, 2 p.m. Eastern time across the network. Again, we'll remind you, as so many people will, clocks go ahead tonight in most parts of the country. So till we talk with you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, thank you for joining us, the Tim Hortons Brier on Canada's sports leader, TSN.